Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last week I had the opportunity to meet with dozens of my constituents who have been impacted by the economic downturn in Alberta. Again and again, two issues came up. They are very worried about a federally imposed carbon tax, and we need pipelines built to get Albertans back to work. The U.S. President-elect has said he will not support a carbon tax, but he will support construction of new pipelines. Can the Liberals commit to keeping Canada competitive, to keeping Albertans working, and ensure that Keystone XL is approved?
Honourable Parliamentary Secretary for Natural Resources.
Mr. Speaker, one of our core responsibilities as government is to help to get our natural resources to market sustainably. The only way to do that is restore trust in the way we evaluate our major resource projects. During the 2015 election, we committed to modernizing the National Energy Board, and Mr. Speaker, we have just appointed a panel that will do just that. In January, we announced our interim strategy reviewing major resource projects to ensure meaningful consultations with Indigenous people and nearby communities and a clear assessment of potential greenhouse gas emissions. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Member for Foothills.
Mr. Speaker, despite hundreds of thousands of Canadians being out of work, their response is a punishing new carbon tax and holding back approvals of job-creating pipeline projects. Food banks and social services in my constituency are seeing a record number of families looking to them for help. Mr. Speaker, when will this Liberal government stop appointing committees and start showing some leadership by saying no to an economy-killing carbon tax and yes to job-creating pipelines?
Honourable Parliamentary Secretary for Environment.
Mr. Speaker, the honourable member should know that many of the largest employers in Canada have pointed out that putting a price on carbon pollution is not political, it's just good business. It'll give Canada an edge in building a clean growth economy and make Canadian businesses more innovative and more competitive. That's why nearly 30 of the largest Canadian companies have come out strongly and actively in support of price on carbon pollution. They include companies like Suncor, companies like Enbridge, companies like Shell. They know that pricing pollution will bring new jobs and economic growth for middle-class Canadians.